And I think the fasting really allows me to kind of hone in on the difference between psychological hunger and like real hunger.
And we are the dreamers of dreams.
Living life, spinning like a merry-go-round. Traveling all around the world, you know we get around. Good vibes only. You know it's the one and only Justin Bravo. Come on. Yeah, that's my number one homie. Subscribe. Come on.
Yo, Goat Gang, what's going on? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having one of the greatest days of all time. That's what we do here. We're the Goat Gang. Everything we do is trying to be the greatest versions of ourselves. I'll tell you this, that I am now 85 hours into my 100-hour fast, and I'm feeling really good. The weight is still dropping. I'm losing about 0.5% of body fat every single day. So I'm getting rid of some of this. It just keeps dropping away. It's losing, and I'm feeling really good. But I can't wait to eat. I really I really am ready to eat. I'm ready to get after it, and that's gonna happen tonight. I'm breaking this fast tonight for dinner, and I'm really excited about that. But before I break with food, the one thing I wanna do, because I know when you kind of starve your body of all this food and you give it this like ultimate resting place during your fasting, biggest thing you want to do is that first meal back. That first meal back, you want to make sure you're getting all the nutrients that you want to focus on. That way your body just absorbs and attacks it and sucks it all in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get 2 rounds of the Perfect Keto Micros in. And what's dope about Perfect Keto's Micros is this is a micronutrient greens powder, but it has like greens and berry blends and antioxidants. I mean, it's just all the phytonutrients, all the stuff that you really should be getting in your diet, but it's hard, especially on keto, because if I load up on that many veggies, and you can have veggies and berries and stuff, but if you load up too much on it, you're 100% gonna knock yourself out of ketosis. So I try to eat veggies with butter, I try to make it down, I eat a lot of it, but nowhere near that you can get through some supplementation. And this stuff is really good. They've got an orange and a lemon flavor. I actually like the orange. The orange one's my favorite. I've tried both of them. Orange is my favorite, and it's delicious. It's 100%, it tastes good. It's a little thick, so when you go to mix it, it's a little gritty because of all the stuff that's in the greens powder. But I kind of like that. It kind of makes it feel like 100% I'm getting a legit greens product. And anyway, so I'm gonna probably get 2 rounds of that in right at the 100-hour mark. So all that is just focused and heavy. And if I'm still feeling good, I might wanna push the fast a little bit longer. I may make myself one of their chocolate collagen protein shakes. And why I may do that is because all their collagen protein comes from grass-fed cows. And so my thought process is, if I can get all those micros sucked in, and then I can also get all that collagen, because each serving of that is equivalent to 2 cups of bone broth from grass-fed cows. So I figured I can get all that collagen, I get all that micronutrient, everything gets just like honed in nicely, and then I can break the fast with a solid dinner. What my thought process on that is probably just some like grass-fed hamburger meat, something with a lot of omega-3, something I can really, again, I want to focus heavy on having a good meal, something that's really going to knock it out of the park and really get my nutrition right. So all I've been having really for this 100 hours is a little bit of coffee. I do coffee every morning, so I do 1 cup of coffee and I'm doing some water. That's pretty much it. The only other thing that I've been doing is some exogenous ketones. I have been doing some of Perfect Keto's chocolate sea salt exogenous ketones, because I'm getting in ketosis, I'm staying in ketosis naturally. On a 100-hour fast, your ketones are flying high. So I'm already in the 4 to 5 millimolar range, no problem. But I'm taking a little bit more because I feel that like when I take those exogenous ketones, I get a little bit more energy boost. And because you're not taking any food, sometimes you can feel a little sluggish. So I get a little energy boost, and it feels kind of like if you were to have caffeine, maybe a little bit stronger, a little bit more mental clarity. So I'll pop some of those exogenous ketones, get my energy. If I have any bit of an appetite or I have any kind of like weak moment where I'm like, oh man, I feel like having something sweet or I feel like eating something, if I pop some of those exogenous ketones, it takes that away also. So like I think that it really helps me get to the fast, and it's really kind of helping this keto diet. Like I love fasting, I really do. And I think the fasting really allows me to kind of hone in on the difference between psychological hunger and like real hunger. And when you fast, you kind of get to know that, because what happens is you really realize that, you know what, I'm not really hungry after 4 or 5 hours. When I wake up in the morning, that feeling that you get is not necessarily really hunger. It's kind of a mental hunger, and you start to notice those differences when you do prolonged fasting, even intermittent fasting. But prolonged fasting, you really get to know what the difference is, your body feeling really hungry and mentally you just thinking you're hungry. And like right now, I mean, I am hungry. I'm getting hungry. I can feel it. It's not psychological. But it's an entirely different feeling. I mean, there's an entirely different feeling that I need to eat, that I'm gonna eat tonight. Like I feel it. It's entirely different than a couple days ago when I woke up and I'm like, oh man, I'm kind of hungry. I could kind of eat something. Like it's an entirely different feeling. And until you kind of witness that, until you kind of feel the difference between that psychological hunger and like real hunger, it's really kind of hard. It's hard to fight off those cravings. But once you do, you realize, and once you kind of recognize that and you're woke, all of a sudden, man, like it's just like, I can feel that and I'd be like, yeah, I could eat, but am I hungry? No, not really. And it really kind of gives me kind of clarity on hunger. And so I've been doing fasting for the past couple of years, and I really like it, but I've been taking it really serious the past few months as I'm trying to drop my body fat percentage. And I'm in the low teens right now. I'm really trying to get down to 10. That's my goal, is to get down to 10. I really want to get down to 10. I think I can do it. I really think I can get there. It's going to be tough to get down 10% body fat. I've never been there. I'm not, I've always been a heavy guy. I've always been a little bit of a chubby guy. Not real chubby, but I've always carried extra weight, and getting down to that percentage is going to be, it's been tough. Like it's something that I've never been able to do, but I'm really going to go for it. I'm really pushing hard because I believe that through fasting, through ketosis, I can get there. And anyway, that's what we all try to do. We set goals and we try to go after them. So anyway, I hope you're setting goals. I hope that you're killing them. I hope you're killing them. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to give you my final breakdown of this 100-hour fast, and then we're going to talk about some other things. We got some other things to do on this channel. I'm really excited about it. Goat Gang, have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you mañana. Until then, be great. It just keeps going away. It just keeps going down. It just keeps going down.